As expected, much colder air moving into central and eastern Kentucky early on this Friday. You probably noticed when you stepped out, it was awfully uncomfortable. Temperatures into the mid to upper 20s, those wind chills down into the teens. Now, the one thing that saved us, we had some afternoon sunshine, so we did manage to get back into the 30s across the board, even a few low 40s down south, and a nice rebound into the weekend temperature-wise. It is going to be slightly cooler but dry as we officially kick off the winter season with the solstice occurring early on Sunday morning, and then we're looking at an unseasonably mild stretch again as we head toward the Christmas holiday next week. Looking at things right now, we had some clouds early and a few little mid to high level clouds drifting north to the I-64 corridor, but other than that, it's really been a nice afternoon with that bonus sunshine with drier air working in with high pressure off to our southwest. Live look at Mount Sterling and Montgomery County. Folks out and about, of course, getting ready for what will be a busy weekend for a lot of folks. Last one prior to Christmas. Of course, last minute holiday shopping and parties, activities, and the weather will cooperate nicely for it. It's right at freezing there down I-64 up on the hilltop near Hyman, Knott County, 35. So again, the sunshine helped temperatures warm up a little more than anticipated, but we're cooling it down now that the sun has set around freezing here in the bluegrass, mid to upper 30s down south. Look at the comparison to 24 hours ago. That front had yet to move through, so good solid 20 degrees cooler. Our wind gusts finally beginning to back down a bit, so wind chills becoming less of a problem, but as the winds lighten with the mainly clear skies, that's going to allow temperatures to drop down into the 20s. Didn't even make it out of the low to mid 20s along I-70 from Pittsburgh to Columbus to Indianapolis, only low and mid 20s there. I mentioned high pressure. It is on the move and it will slide by to our south. That will allow what has been a west wind to eventually become a south wind later on tonight. That will be key to leveling our temperatures out and actually helping them to rise a bit toward daybreak. So this evening we settle down into the mid to upper 20s, put on the brakes, and then we'll probably see those creep up a couple of degrees toward freezing. So cold tomorrow morning, mind you, but once the sun comes up, the winds will pick up out of the south. Notice how those wind streams brighten. That's an indication of stronger winds, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Couple that with sunshine, you got a pretty good Saturday to say the least, especially for this time of the year. So enjoy it. Even with temperatures backing off on Sunday, still going to be dry, I think, from start to finish this weekend. This weak front tomorrow night, a few clouds, and then high pressure builds back in. So back to mostly sunny on Sunday afternoon, albeit cooler. And then we've got another weak system, I think, by the end of Monday, probably some showers. Our window for organized rainfall, be it in the form of a few scattered showers, I think will be Monday night and into the day on Tuesday. Again, this weak trough slides on through, so you probably need the rain gear on Tuesday. And then after that, warm front just sets up just to our north, putting us in the milder air. That's your big story for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, with well above average temperatures. And honestly, you see this, we're not the only ones. Much of the country well above average for this time of the year as we close out 2025. Your Christmas averages here. The most important thing, average temperature 44. We're going to be nearly 20 degrees above that for an afternoon high next Thursday. Tonight, mostly clear, 26 early with rising temperatures late, right around freezing if you're out early on Saturday morning. Great looking day tomorrow. Again, couldn't work out any better for the last Saturday before Christmas and the weekend as a whole before the holiday. It's going to be mainly dry. I mentioned the winter solstice, 10:03 a.m. if you're scoring at home on Sunday morning. It'll feel a little more like it with low to mid 40s and just low end shower chances, isolated more than anything. But on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, check out those afternoon highs, upper 50s to low 60s.